Have you ever wondered why, despite your best efforts to stand tall, your body automatically slumps forward like a broken spring in the wind? The problem does not lie in a fat pad behind your neck or a lack of willpower. It is a profound neural disconnection within your system. Many believe this hump is just fat, but it is actually a protective biological response to extreme stiffness within your thoracic vertebrae and spinal column. When these segments become rigid, your body loses its ability to stay upright. This stiffness forces the neck to shift forward just to maintain balance and sight. Losing 5 centimeters of height is not an inevitable consequence of aging. It is the result of sustained biomechanical compression throughout your vertical axis. Your brain has simply lost touch with the deep, stabilizing muscles that were designed to hold you up effortlessly against the constant pull of gravity. This lack of internal communication causes your posture to collapse. To fix it, we must address the underlying neural mapping errors. By focusing only on the neck, you are ignoring the root cause. We need to reset the biological signals that govern your body's perception of vertical. Today, we explore the science of reclaiming your height. We will teach you how to reconnect your brain to the deep foundation of your structural health. Welcome to the realm of proprioception. This is the hidden sense that tells your brain where your body parts are located in three-dimensional space. The brain is incredibly intelligent, but also remarkably efficient. When you sit for hours, it begins to prune away the neural pathways for standing upright. This process creates a distorted point zero. Your brain starts to believe that a hunched posture is the most efficient way for you to exist. Research confirms that restoring posture is not just about building muscle mass, but about remapping these vital neural connections. In a healthy body, the signal to stay upright is instantaneous. In a slumped body, the signal is muffled, delayed, or lost in transit. The thoracic spine acts as a bridge. When it stiffens, it blocks the flow of information, causing your deep, stabilizing muscles to enter a state of hibernation. When these muscles go to sleep, superficial muscles try to take over. This creates a cycle of tension, pain, and an even deeper postural collapse. Science shows we can reverse this. By using specific neurological triggers, we can wake up the brain and force it to reevaluate its internal map. We must bypass the muscles and speak directly to the central nervous system. This is the only way to achieve a lasting change in your height. Your brain needs to see correct posture again. It needs to realize that the current slumped state is an error that can be easily corrected. By reclaiming these neural pathways, you aren't just standing straighter. You are reclaiming the biological heritage of your species as a vertical being. This isn't about traditional strength training. It is about sensory motor education, teaching your body how to feel centered in space once again. Every movement you make is a signal. To fix the spine, we must change the quality of the signals being sent from your joints to your mind. Thanks to neuroplasticity, your age does not matter. Your brain is always capable of learning a more efficient way to carry your physical frame. We are essentially rebooting your internal operating system, clearing out corrupted files and installing the original blueprint for your youthful stature. Now that we understand the neural foundation, let's look at the mechanical key that unlocks this potential. The topmost vertebra in your spine. Meet the atlas. This small ring-like bone is the most important structural point in your body, acting as the pivot for your entire equilibrium. The atlas is named after the Greek Titan who held up the heavens. In your body, it supports the entire weight of your heavy human head. If the atlas shifts by just 1 millimeter, your brain perceives a massive imbalance. It forces the rest of your body to compensate by slouching. At this junction lies the periosteum, a membrane rich in nerves. When pressure builds here, it sends a danger signal that freezes your posture. By releasing pressure at the atlas level, we can trigger a global relaxation response that cascades down through every single lower vertebra. When the atlas is centered, the compass of your body is reset. The spine no longer needs to hunt for balance, allowing it to lengthen naturally. This is where those 5 centimeters come from. It is not magic. It is the physical expansion of your discs as they are freed from crushing pressure. Think of it as a chain reaction. When the leader, the atlas, moves correctly, Every other link in the spinal chain follows its lead without resistance. You don't need to force yourself to stand straight. When the atlas is positioned correctly, standing tall becomes your body's path of least resistance. The chronic tension in your neck and shoulders can simply vanish. The buffalo hump begins to recede because its structural necessity no longer exists. We are restoring your original biological design, moving from a state of constant collapse to a state of effortless vertical stability. As the pressure leaves the periosteum, the discs can begin to rehydrate. This restoration of space is what physically adds height back to your frame. This is the foundation of structural integrity, the secret used by those who maintain a youthful appearance well into their 90s. Proper alignment even improves circulation to your brain. You feel more alert, more energized, and more connected to your physical self. Everything is connected. By unlocking the atlas, you unlock the jaw, the chest, and the hips, creating a unified system of effortless strength. You will find that your range of motion increases almost instantly. The rust in your joints seems to vanish as the biological gears are realigned. You are no longer fighting gravity. You are using it to stabilize yourself. This is the ultimate goal of biomechanical neural resetting. Now, let us move from theory to practice. I will guide you through the precise movements required to communicate this change to your nervous system. First, stand with your feet slightly wider than your hips. This creates a broad, stable base that signals safety to your brain's balance centers. Rotate your toes outward by about 15 degrees. This angle is crucial. It allows the femur to lock perfectly into the hip socket for stability. This foot position automatically organizes your pelvis. It provides a lock that prevents the lower back from overarching or collapsing. Now, find the points just behind your earlobes. This is where we will focus our neural attention to begin the Atlas Reset sequence. Your eyes lead your spine. Keep your gaze at the horizon. Looking down at your phone is what originally broke your neural map. As you lower your center of gravity, imagine your head is being pulled upward by an invisible thread, lengthening the space between every vertebra. Maintain a 45-degree angle at your thighs. We are not looking for a deep squat, but a position that challenges your stabilizing system. Do not try to use force. This is a conversation with your nervous system, not a battle with your muscles. Keep your breath slow and even. By opening your palms, you rotate the shoulders externally. This naturally pulls the thoracic spine out of its hunched position. Hold this for just 30 seconds. In this time, your brain receives thousands of signals that this is the new, correct way to be upright. Breathe into your back. Imagine the air pushing your vertebrae apart. Each breath is a tool to expand your height and release locked-in tension. You are not punishing your body. You are liberating it. This exercise should feel like a release, a homecoming to a body that finally feels light. Research confirms that precise, low-intensity movements are far more effective at changing posture than heavy, repetitive lifting. As you stand back up, feel the difference. Your head feels lighter, your shoulders feel wider, and you feel significantly taller than you did just moments ago. Repeat this 3 times a day. We are building a new habit, a new neural pathway that will eventually become your body's permanent default setting. The subtlety is where the power lies. A tiny adjustment at the atlas has a massive impact on the position of your hips and your heels. Your core will naturally engage without you having to crunch. It is a natural byproduct of having a correctly aligned vertical axis. When you walk, you will feel a new sense of bounce and flow. The rigidity is gone, replaced by the spring-like resilience of a youthful spine. You have the tools. You have the knowledge. Now it is simply a matter of giving your body the permission to return to its natural state. Age is just a number. Your posture is a reflection of your neural health. You can reclaim your height and your dignity at any stage of life. This is the beginning of your new foundation, built on science, neural connection, and the incredible potential of your own biological system. Look at these results. These are not people who tried hard. These are people who trained smart by using the mechanics of their own nervous system. Standing tall is not just about height. It is about how you present yourself to the world. It is about the confidence of structural integrity. The hunch of old age is a myth. It is a choice of movement and a neural habit that you can break starting right now. Remember, release the atlas, reconnect the brain, and maintain the correct biological angles. These pillars will support your transformation. Your body wants to be straight. It wants to be tall. It is simply waiting for you to provide the correct map to lead it back home. Take back your 5 centimeters. Take back your pride. Reclaim the vertical axis that defines your strength, your health, and your essence. Do not wait for the pain to become unbearable. Start your reset today and feel the immediate power of a spine that is finally free and aligned. Your journey to a taller, more confident self begins with a single neural connection. Stand tall, live well, and embrace the power of your biology.